Hello everybody. Episode 199 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk, Football Friday, November 19th, 2021. Hope everybody's all well. In the bedroom, bringing you guys this episode today. I have news, Western Mass Sports Football Friday preview, NBA scores, NHL scores from the men's and women's NCAA basketball, and there's a certain football game we got to talk about that a squad won 25-0. Pats and the Falcons. Patriots are victorious. Mac Jones looked all right. The Atlanta Falcons have been outscored 68-3 in the last two games. So they've really been playing shitty. I bet it makes you, if you were Arthur Blank or something like that, it definitely makes you think about those quarterbacks that you missed on in the beginning of the draft, or how they failed as a franchise to maybe make a trade up to get Mac Jones, which they probably should have, or one of the other quarterbacks that were available at that point. So that's something's gonna come back to bite them in the ass, which is already doing so far. Patriots win 25-0. Now here we go with the news. Lane Kiffin touts watching the country's #1 quarterback play via a new NCAA rule, trying to get everybody exposure, trying to get these kids seen. As far as college football is concerned, there have been some rules that have been changed. Different recruiting violations that would have been handed out before aren't really a rule anymore. As you know, now that the players can make money off of their namesake and video game characters and things of that nature. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to help the girl that Andy Reid severely injured in his car accident. That was a good thing, and the organization stepped up, and I'm pretty sure Andy did too, but it's just the way the story came across to me and how it was written. It says the Kansas City Chiefs are going to help the girl that was hurt in Andy Reid's car accident. I hope she gets better. Aaron Rodgers practices. Kind of got banged up in the last game, but he will play Sunday against the Vikings. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the league, in my opinion. Realistically, Tom Brady is with the rings, but no one has a skill set that Aaron Rodgers has. I'm sorry. So glad to see him suiting up, and let's just whoop Minnesota again. Just one more good time. Khalil Mack to have season-ending foot surgery. Hope you get better, but I'm glad he's gone. The pass rush when we play Chicago is nerve-wracking if you're watching the game on TV, but we always end up whooping their ass, and Detroit and Minnesota. So go Pack, go. Khalil Mack, you better get better. I hope you do, and we'll see you next year. Now, after 106 years, the Cleveland baseball team changed their name from the Cleveland Indians to the Cleveland Guardians. What's going on in the country, the racial reckoning, things like that. People are starting to take responsibility for their type of faults as far as this is concerned. And I agree with the name change. I think it's awesome. I think that it's good that someone finally steps up and changes these things. And if there are any other sports names, logos, whatever, who kind of are fucking racist like that, I would hope that one day every team that has a nickname like that would change. Just my thoughts. Carolina Panthers name Cam Newton the starting quarterback for the rest of the year, albeit if he doesn't fuck up. But this indicates to me that Sam Darnold is most likely going to get put on IR. He had a hot start, 3-0. Then he threw 4 picks and 9 passes, and which the Panthers said fuck him. Glad to see that Cam's got a job back with his old team, and let's see what he does for the remaining 11 games in the season. And a Football Friday game of the week, Hull at Hoosick Valley. That goes down tonight, and we're going to get into that Football Friday preview right now. Division 5 semis at 5 o'clock, Pentucket at North Reading. That's going to be a good game, too. North Reading's one of the best teams in the state. Hull at Hoosick Valley. Hoosick Valley, obviously, you're here, show in and show out. That's my squad. That's one of them. St. John's Prep and Central Catholic. It's Division 1 game. St. Mary's from Lynn and squares up against Abington. Mashpee and Cohasset. Bishop Behan and Swampscott. And King Philip High School plays Milford for the nightcap. And that's what I have for you for Western Mass Sports for Football Friday. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Central Golden Eagles go up against Franklin High School out of there. And honestly, Central's going to whoop ass. I don't think from everything I studied that Franklin has a defense to stop William Watson and what they like to do offensively. Moving on to NBA scores. Golden State all over Cleveland, 104-89. Heat over Washington Wizards, 112-97. Memphis over the Clippers, 121-108. Minnesota over St. Anne, 115-90. Philadelphia 76ers smoked the Nuggets, 103-89. And Utah takes care of the Toronto Raptors, 119-103. There you have it for the NBA. Now moving on to the NHL. 3 games last night ended up in a shootout. And we'll start with Tampa Bay over Philly, 4-3. Edmonton over Winnipeg, the battle for Canada, 2-1. And the Columbus Jets beat Arizona 5-4. Two of the worst teams in the NHL, scoring a lot of goals. And you like to see stuff like that. Minnesota over Dallas, 7-2. St. Louis over San Jose, 4-1. Florida over New Jersey, 4-1. And Pittsburgh beats Montreal, 6-0. Toronto takes care of the Rangers, 2-1. And Calgary all over Buffalo, 5-0. And there you have it for the NHL. Carolina 2, Anaheim 1. Nashville and Ottawa was postponed. And my Vegas Knights beat Detroit. NCAA basketball, men's, going back to that. SBU, they were ranked number 22. They beat Boise State 67-61. Florida all over MILW 81-45. Florida was ranked 24th. Xavier upsets Ohio State. Ohio State's the top 20 team in men's basketball. 71-65. That's gotta hurt a couple people's pockets. Kansas all over Stony Brook 88-59. And finally, NCAA basketball women's. Maryland and UNCW 108-66. Florida State loses to Jacksonville State, the Dolphins, 66-64. Iowa State over Drake 98-76. The number 24 Texas A&M Aggies beat Stephen F. Austin 82-75. And finally, UCLA all over CSUN 73-46. UCLA is ranked 20th as far as women's basketball is concerned. Now, a look at tomorrow, Saturday's games. Central Golden Eagles go to play Franklin. Oxford and Randolph is going to be a good one. Grafton goes to Scituate. Blackstone Valley and Rockland. Another great game, Northbridge at Wacona. Westfield Bombers go to Marblehead. Marshfield and the Catholic Memorial. And probably, finally, for the nightcap tomorrow, going to be a very high-scoring game. That includes Foxborough traveling to Duxbury. Duxbury's averaging more than 30 points a game during this MIAA tournament, and there's nothing to say that they're not going to go out and score a bunch of points Saturday night. But there was episode 199 of 4 and 3 Sports Talk for you. My name is Rahim Escalai, your host. Glad to bring this to you. We have 38 subscribers on YouTube. If you would help us bring that number up and continue with your interaction on the posts. and we will make 413 Sports Talk continue to grow. It's all about the Western Massachusetts student athlete, their exposure, and trying to put the spotlight on our state. I will see you guys Saturday evening after work and stuff for the next episode of 413 Sports Talk. Love you all. Wishing you nothing but health, wealth, and success.